Hi, folks. Another week of Site Source, and this week we're going to go to the Mediterranean countries, to Italy, to Spain, and to France, or more specifically to the small principality of Monaco, where our board member Miek lives and works, covering both Monaco and all of France. So, Miek, what's happening?
Well, I think like all others, it has been a rough week, like a roller coaster, especially in the beginning, because it started for us already beginning mid-February. We are close to Italy, where holidays. I was in Italy for a couple of days, so we had to go in lockdown immediately when I came back to Monaco the end of February. And then officially Monaco went in lockdown together with France. So that was already the second week of March. And you can imagine already we work with quite a lot of American clients. We had some big files. So we had to work on it right away, and it was indeed the message postpone. So we're happy that we protected the future programs to 2022, most of them, and through 21. We still have some things positioned to 2021, something still in the fall of 2020. And we're looking at it day by day. But yes, it has been a rough week. And right now I feel it's a little bit calmer right now because all the files are repositioned. And we're working right now on other things, and mostly being close to our clients, our partners here in Monaco, talking how they are doing, and just to support each other, like we're doing as well together within the site family. We are there to support each other.
From the south of France to Spain and to Olga Navarro. Olga, what has it been like for you personally and professionally dealing with the challenges of coronavirus?
Well, personally, you have to think that Spain is in total lockdown since March 14th. So we're facing our fifth week where I haven't been able to go out as much as, maybe groceries across the street. So it's been challenging because locking yourself down with your teenager son and your husband, that is a good challenge. But I keep myself active. I work out every morning. I eat healthy. I allow myself some snacks here and there. But I try to keep a good balance between my mindset and my physical set. And when I have down days, which I do, like this Sunday was my mom's birthday, so we made a video call and all the time, and I was feeling like, this is going nowhere, this is the end of the industry, Well, I just, I embrace those days. I allow myself to feel like really down, but then the next morning comes and then you wake up and then it's you who choose your own attitude and it's you who decide what you're going to do with your day. So, I try to do it like this. And professionally, challenging as for everybody, keeping up with the team and attending sessions with the CPBs, with other peers, but also trying to avoid this FOMO, because there's no way I can do all of the online virtual meetings and gatherings and sessions and reports. It's too much. So try to, keep control of my own well-being and mindset.
So from Spain to Italy, and to former site president Annamaria Ruffini. Annamaria, what have you been living during this period of coronavirus?
Ciao. At the very beginning, and actually it seems ages ago, we started to send communication via social and direct emails to our colleagues and associations worldwide to communicate in the right way what was happening in Italy and to protect the reputation of our country. I personally had meetings with colleagues of other associations trying to send documents to our government and to the Ministry of Culture to see what we could do. But then I personally, and we all realized that a rock cannot curb the sea. We cannot stop the sea. And as the olden Greeks used to say, Pantarei, everything flows. So what did we do, and what did I personally did? I started to practice the art of doing nothing. That doesn't mean staying relaxed on a sofa, but thinking how to recharge myself. So how to have some time for me without any agenda, watching the horizon, the sunset, meditation.
So back to the Principality of Monaco, back to Miek. Miek, are there any signs of, I suppose, recovery or restoration of business levels?
I think it's still too early. 2 weeks ago, we did receive a small inquiry to see for a conference, but that was already going right away in a hybrid format. So it was something bigger. They're looking right now at it to make it more intimate, smaller. But important is to know that our clients do want to meet each other still. They believe it's very valuable, face-to-face meetings. So that was a sign of encouragement as well. But for the past weeks, we didn't receive any specific requests. But I think it's still too early and still too fluid. A lot of things are happening. Like within Monaco, we have Monaco Misses You, the campaign, and it's also built in to remain close to our clients, that we are there. And we are reaching out just to keep on dreaming about traveling. That's the thing, and other destinations. And I think that's the best thing we are able to do in this moment.
And Olga, what's happening in Spain? What is the Spanish government saying and doing in relation to opening up the country again and getting going?
Well, I have attended 3 sessions from the Barcelona CVB, Madrid CVB, and Seville as well. And it was sessions with the different members to see what is it that we should be doing. And the general consensus is zero communication right now, trying to sell something, trying to, it's the wrong time for doing that. There's a lot of preparation of what should we be saying or doing when we get out of here. And, trying to work on new plans, anticipating for what the new normal is going to be. So, I'm very positive that after all of this, we are going to have a very high demand of in-person meetings. The thing, because we're all sick and tired of doing those meetings online, and the problem is that we don't know if that's going to be able to happen. We don't know what the legal aspect of it is going to be. So therefore, we're trying to try to prepare. That's the only thing you can do.
And in Monaco and France in general, Miek, what's the situation with regard to the next steps to recovery, to restoration of normality, let's say?
Monaco at this moment are looking at May 3rd, 4th to reopen, and France May 11th. Right now, Monaco, of course, is a smaller principality. We are between Italy and between France, reopening, but we don't know yet what will happen to the hotels and to the restaurants, because that will be, I think, in a second moment. First, they're working on the various task force, how to open the best way, because the most important thing that we are able to transmit security, that people are trusting and wanting to travel again. And that will be, I think, the coming weeks we will know more.
And Olga, in Spain, what's the situation in terms of recovery and restoration of business as usual? Any signs of the lockdown being lifted there?
Well, number one priority right now are the children, because our kids, they've been home for, as I said, 5 weeks, and there are families that have 2 years old, 3 years old, and those are tough. So this is going to be the first ones. And then they're trying to say that, the first one that went on lockdown should be the first ones leaving that, so like hairdressers. Everybody needs a hairdresser right now. At least my husband does. And, the big concern right now is that government is mentioning that maybe they will not be opening up hotels and venues and restaurants on a regular basis until maybe Christmas. So this is now something that came up only Saturday. It's only 3-4 days. All the WhatsApp chat that I'm on, they're on fire about this subject, and we're trying to see how that is going to translate, because we know we will no longer be able to maybe put 50 people in a coach. That's fine, but what is it going to look like? Is it going to be 5 people per coach or 25? I mean, this is what we're trying to do right now. But until our rulers set the bars, there's really so much you can do. But so stay active, stay positive, train. And remember, if you don't leave this quarantine with a new skill or with a new talent, it means that you never really lacked of time. You always lacked of discipline. So this is your one and only chance.
And finally, Annamaria, what's the situation in Italy now? Is there any light appearing at the end of the tunnel yet?
Yes, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. 2 points for the next steps: sustainability, environmental and social. And the other one, to reply clearly and strong: is there a good reason to be in person?
Thanks so much for listening, and thanks really to Miek, to Olga and to Annamaria from the south of France, Monaco, Barcelona, Spain, and Rome in Italy, for giving us an update as to where we are at this particular moment in time. See you next week. Bye-bye.